All right, dickheads, welcome to Listen Up and Fucking Listen, a dumbass podcast to distract views from this crazy-ass world. I am one half of the powerful Birdgang. I am one of your co-hosts. I am the king of the Philly dub, Philly fucking Mark. And with me, as always, my other co-host is my cousin, the infamous Cody, the conundrumous Cody, fucking Cody.
Fucking Birdgang, Mark. How you doing?
Fucking Birdgang, dude. I feel like I'm ramping up the introductions. I'm trying to go high energy with this cocksucker. And yeah, I'm feeling it.
Yeah, no, people need this. They need to get going. The people probably listen to this podcast while they're on the bench pumping it out. So we got to get them excited. We got to get them juiced up.
We got to get them juiced up, whether you're a meathead or a sheethead, if someone who likes to stay in their bed. I don't fucking know. I'm going off the top of the snatch right now. Yeah, whether you're at the gym pumping iron or whether you're home curling a fucking doobie, we want to motivate you to not focus on what's going out in the crazy world. But Cody, I'd be remiss to tell you that there is something kind of in the news that I do want to talk about. So if yous will permit us, listeners and viewers of Listen Up and Fucking Listen, we don't usually talk about real world stuff because the real world fucking sucks. But this is kind of funny.
Okay, I am excited to hear this. What is it? What's going on?
Oh, there's reasons to get excitable because there were a lot of people getting their fight on at a Golden Corral in Bensalem. Okay,
okay. I have not seen this.
A full-on brawl.
A rumble.
For like 40 fucking people, like 1, 2, 3, 4, like 40, 55, 60 people. All right. Now
at a Golden Corral and where? Bensalem?
In Bensalem. And
that's those Bucks County fucks. They're big.
They're big.
They're like old farming type people.
Yeah, they produce some nice, big, sturdy women. I am a fan of that. But what I am not a fan of is trying to fucking fight when I'm just trying to enjoy some, shitty buffet food. And apparently the reason why it all started is because one ball was really upset that they ran out of steak. So he goes on in a full-on fucking skulk mode. All right, that's a shitty Hulk. And dude, people just start throwing like booster chairs at each other, regular chairs, tables, and the waitresses are just like, "Hon, can you please fucking cut it out?" And these guys, it's like the Royal Rumble. They're throwing like the little chairs to put the little fucking baby balls in.
Now, is this two families? I mean, 40 people is a lot. Like, that sounds like what, and in Golden Corral, like you think of those like old Western movies where like 40 people are just start fighting each other. And it's like, are these two different people fighting, or just like 40 people like, yeah, well, I'm ready to fucking fight. Let's do this. The Eagles are done for the season. I got to let out some aggression.
It was kind of hard to tell. It did look like it was a racially charged thing.
No.
So it was probably some South Philly sillies, some Italian saying, "Oh, hey, I'm getting the steak."
Oh, no.
And then somebody didn't like that and was like, "Fuck you, you fucking meatball Parmesan eating cocksucker." And then, that's what'll happen. And you know what? I gotta give props to the waitresses because they kept their cool and calm under the pressure. They were trying to break it up. Because personally, if I'm working somewheres and that shit is popping off, I'm walking outside. All right, I'm taking out the one hitter, and I'm gonna smoke about it.
Yeah. You definitely don't pay me enough to be a police officer in this situation. I'm just gonna let you guys smash up the place because I'm just a waiter at this place, and I don't give a fuck because it's a Golden Corral and they're paying me minimum wage and nobody tips.
They don't fucking tip. And the funniest thing, it was on a Sunday after church services.
Oh, you hate to hear it.
Praise God and praise chicken fingers.
Oh, man.
But yeah, dude, I mean, so this is what I'm trying to say to the listeners and viewers. If you think your life is bad, like my life sucks. I live at home with my mom. But things could be worse. You could be on the news for getting into a fight at Golden Corral. Speaking of living with my mom, looks like I don't see any more shitty plants in the background. To our viewers on the YouTubes, to our listeners, let me paint a picture with a broad joke. So there's no plants in the background. Cody's got some boxes going on. So what's going on, Cody?
I've got a new place, and which kind of leads me into my dickhead of the week. Let's go into dickhead of the week.
It's the dickhead of the week. It's the dickhead of the fucking week. I fucking hate your guts, you piece of fucking shit. I really think I got what it takes to join a band. I'm just throwing that out there. I know I do toot my own. I do toot my own dick. All right.
Okay. Right, so go ahead. Well, about tooting your own dick here. My dickhead of the week is fucking you, dude.
Me?
Yeah, because I had a big move this weekend. I filled up the Penske and I hit you up like, yo, could use an extra hand here. You said you got my back. You even said like, yo, if you need help moving, move. So I hit you up. Granted, it was the day of the move, but when push came to glove, I hit you up and you ain't nowhere to be found. So I'm busting my ass. Moving over here, and I'm exhausted. I could have used your help, and you just went dark on me. So what the fuck?
Dude, I'm not good with subliminal messages. All right. Do you need a hand? I thought you were asking me to jerk you off or something like that. I'm fucking that. So that's why I didn't answer it, dude. Come on. You could have just said, dude, I need a little bit of motivation. Me being a friend, listen, just in general, I think, sometimes we pull a little bit too much pressure on the friends, the loved ones. I just got to show up because I'm family, make it worth my while. You didn't even say
I would have had pizza. I had pizza. I had beer. What else could you want on a move day?
Perks, dude.
Yeah, but then you're all perked up. You're dropping my TV. I can't have that. So,
but if I drop the TV on my leg johns, my toe johns, I ain't gonna feel nothing because I'm fucking perked up.
Well, I would have gave you some perks then, but I could have used a hand. I thought you knew what that meant, but apparently that was too subliminal for you. So,
dude, sometimes, my mind is always in the slaughter. So if someone says, give me a hand, I that's what I think they mean. I think that they want me to fucking tug them off.
Fucking a Korean massage parlor over here. I'm your cousin and you're a family. And I told you I'm moving. Whatever. It's okay. I did it. I was able to go to Home Depot and I found some cheap labor there, so it's fine.
Dude, I want to apologize. Long story tall. I gotta come clean like a bar soap. I did know what you meant.
I know you definitely know it.
I know what you meant. I just kind of didn't feel like it. Fucking football was on this weekend.
Yeah, I know.
Could you have picked a different? Could you wait until after football season to fucking move?
Well, it's not my fault. Convenient. I got the goddamn mice crawling in bed with me, tickling my dick. I had to get the fuck out of there.
You couldn't, dude. Oh my God. Why did you have those cocksuckers move you?
They probably are strong enough.
Those motherfuckers are jacked.
No.
Could you imagine them in their little fucking tiny car coming and they got the fucking back brace on them? Yeah. And it's just like some mouse with a mustache named Mario.
They're like ants. They can carry, 80 times their weight, but, that will hurt your lower back. So I could imagine the mice wearing a little belt. That would be cute.
Yeah, dude. And sometimes I got back troubles from carrying the weight of the world on my fucking shoulders. That's why my back hurts, because I got to carry it on my shoulders. No, I'm just kidding. I don't have any responsibilities right now. It feels good.
Well, you're carrying the weight of this podcast. So
no, not true. Not true. We've been and we'll talk about this when I go at my 100 a week.
All right. Well, let's go into your dickhead of the week. I forgive you. You're still a dickhead though.
Listen, if what does Vin Diesel say? I don't got friends. I got Percocets. But also families. So I appreciate that.
No, how would Vin Diesel say it though? Do the Vin Diesel impression.
All right, I'll try. Cody, I don't got friends. I got Percocets.
Dude,
Family.
dude, nailed it, dude.
Dude, I'm trying to get on your level, just to catch everyone up to read. I've been like, my arc is I'm trying to get on America's Got Talent. Don't know what my talent is. So we're figuring it out. It is a
Vin
process.
Diesel.
Vin Diesel. I did, you know what? I did, and I got to send you this. It was a fucking hysterical meme. All right. It must have been at a car show. It was, and I want to be politically correct. It was a low ball. All right. Dressed in all black, sitting next to like a Power Wheels car. and it was like a little too fast, a little too furious. And the caption was Minion Diesel. It was just some little.
It sounds adorable.
So this is kind of leads me where I'm going. See how now, like, as I'm in my mid 30s, as I laugh, I can't even hold my breath. I'm fucking falling apart, dude.
You sound like my grandma when she was like a smoker, and yeah, every time she laughed, it would be followed with a cough. And
yeah, I mean, I'm getting around. I just want to get everything out. Speaking of getting everything out, my dickhead of the week is for a particular demographical. All right, to anyone, man, woman, child, however you identify, over 30. Dude, what's going on? Like, no one told me once you started hitting 30, the hairs. Okay, the hairs that were never there to start. They're showing up everywhere, kid, man. I'm getting them like coming out of my nose, like they're fucking like it's Shawshank, right? And the nose hairs are racing out, like the outside of my nose is like fucking Timothy Robinson trying to fucking get out of there. And then the ear johns, you know what I'm talking about, dude?
Yeah. Oh my God.
Like the inner ear johns.
I got them, and I also get these shoulder hairs that seem to be growing all year long, and I don't notice until they're about like 2 inches long. I'm like, where the fuck did this come from?
Yeah, I mean, it's like a cruel mystery. All right, it's like, how am I supposed to know if the fucking hairs are growing if I can't see over my goddamn shoulder?
So I pull it out. I'm making a little cornrow. They're long as hell, dude.
Dude, I didn't even think about that. Maybe instead of shaving them, because then they come back with a furiness. Maybe I'll just fucking braid them.
Yeah, do some like the Allen Iverson back there.
Dude, and there's nothing more of a boner killer to a broad when you're trying to spit on some clit and and she's making eye contact with you, you're making eye contact with her jaw's wagging, your jaw's wagging, and then she just starts looking at the fucking like that botanical garden growing out of your goddamn ear.
Oh yeah, look like Linville orchards coming out your ear there. But you know, that's just what comes with age, and you know, they have little shavers that you gotta buy. They got these tiny little shavers. You stick them in your ears, you stick them in your nose, you stick them in your asshole.
Well, dude, I'm usually stoned when I do it, and I actually use a razor to do it. So I'll go in with a regular razor in my nose, my ears.
Oh, that's how
I'm looking like Sweeney Rod over here. It's like, fucking dude, I don't know. Oh man, it's just like. Yeah,
I could see that being a Sebastian Maniscalco bit, by the way. I could totally see him. The hairs. Come on, do it.
No, hairs. Are you kidding me? They're coming out of everywhere. Okay.
Dude, there you go. America's got talent.
America's Got Talent, and so does Mark. Yeah, dude, I don't know. It's just like, it's too much. So I got to try and there's definitely a method to my sadness. Maybe I gotta go with some like I gotta wax it. Maybe that'll keep it off for a little bit. But yeah, dude. So that's where I'm at, and that's where I'm going with my hair. And you know what? What you were saying was making me think about my hunt of the week. I guess, like, should we just go right on into it?
Yeah, let's do it. Hunt of the week. Let's go.
Hey, Han, you're the Han of the week. Hey, Han, you're the Han of the week. I fucking love you, Han.
Beautiful. All right. If users, this is the first time listening to Listen Up and fucking listen, we're progressive, all right? Just like the soup, all right? Just like the insurance, we are progressive. And sometimes the hunt of the week isn't always abroad, okay? Sometimes it could be an Aminal. Sometimes it's our show. We can do whatever the fuck we want when we talk our shit. So this week, my hunt of the week is a little Actually, he ain't little. He's a fucking big ass ball. And his name is Corey Easley. And Corey Easley, he is a podcaster and a friend of mine, soon to be a friend of yours. He gave us, dude, I almost fucking did a cum right on the slot, because he gave us a shout out on his show. Corey has a podcast. New episodes come out every Monday, and it's kind of like the polar opposite of our show because he is very real, he's very genuine, he's very authentic, and the best part, he's built like a shit brick house.
Is he?
This dude is gigantical. He's shredded like a julienne salad, dude. Abs for days. God. Dude, so not only is he like a peak physical specimen, he's a great guy. And I just love that he shouted us out. And more particularly, he shouted you out.
I did. He liked my Cody conundrum about Brazilians, if they got pubes and they're unpatriotic. It seems like that one got him thinking, and he might have lost some sleep over that one, which I appreciate. And dude, that's why we do this. And shout out Corey. Thank you for the speaking about it on your podcast, because I know your podcast is a big deal. And he's been doing it for a while. Like, our perspirations should be to get on his level, but I just love that. That's why life is so iconic, right? Like, isn't it iconic, don't you think? We're trying to distract people, and here you are, Code Man, just dropping like philosophical gemstones, and now we want people to laugh. And this Corey Bull is like, oh my God, Brazilian, this could be unpatriotic. So kudos to you. Kudos to my dudos. I'm proud of you, dude. And just further score. Last thing I'll say about Corey, just really good dude. He's a funny dude. It's not does he only help people get better with their bodies? He entertains people. Really the best for all girls. When you think about it, the best for all girls. Hey, this guy sounds like a real catch. All right, so that's your hunt of the week. My hunt of the week is abroad. This is one of the most successful female artists of all time. Okay, I feel like she is underrated. She doesn't get the accolades of other female artists, and she's beautiful, still beautiful. I'm talking about the one and only Sade. Dude, Sade. Now, Sade is the type of music I put on. So when I'm going to rub one out, okay, I don't just like sit in bed, okay, grab some lotion. And I actually make a big deal out of it, okay, because I'll light a Yankee candle. Smells like I got this one that smells like tasty cakes.
A little Yankee before you yank me.
Exactly, a Yankee candle. All right, and then I'll lay down like a nice cloth. Okay, I will put a flower in a vase. Okay, or vase, however you say it. But when I'm jerking off, it's a vase because it's fancy. Okay, and then I'll put on some Sade, and then I'll just watch some really disgusting anime porn, and I'll go to town, and that'll take up a good 20 minutes right there. And
dude, you just served me like a bowl of soup that is just filled with like a lot of shit that like I don't know if I could digest right now.
A bowl of cum,
maybe. So you first off, you got a jerk off playlist.
Yeah, mostly Sade.
Well, no, Sade is like amazing, but like typically that is something two people listen to when they're getting sexual, romantical, but like you're just using it for a solo session.
Yeah.
Like personally, like when I'm fucking smacking my sack, like I just want to get it over with because I'm embarrassed, I'm ashamed. And after totally. I do come, I look in the mirror and I'm like, so it's almost like I killed someone. I'm like, hey, what did you do to yourself, dude? What are you doing in your life? What are you doing with your life? You jerked off two times in a row. All right, so keep going.
Trust me. I'm blowing out that Yankee candle with a lot of shame. I'm just going to crush up that flower and flush it down the toilet.
Dude, so after you do it come, is it like real like sensual, like where you slowly walk up to the candle and you're like,
No, dude, it's shameful. It's like, and I'm like, oh, get out of here.
And then
but,
you like take like a cold shower or something like that.
yeah, I mean, I only jerk off like 3 times a year, though.
3 times a year.
Yeah, that's why I make a big deal.
What do you like? Well, I mean, like it is like, what do they say? It's a Lunar New Year. So what do you just jerk off like to the lunar cycles?
Yeah, something like that.
All right, so now I know it's like, all right, guys, you just want to go egg some houses? No, I can't do it tonight. It's a solar eclipse. Cody's fucking stroking his choker.
Yeah, dude. Oh my god, most of the year my fucking balls are swollen like a couple of softballs because they're just full of jizz ready to come out.
So that's why we're like, when we're fucking going around like looking for Center City kitties, you're walking around so slow. All right.
Yeah.
One time we had to get this cocksucker a little rascal scooter. But the best part, remember, Cody, it worked. It worked.
It did.
You got like, I mean, these broads were like pretty disgusting. It was like, I'll take you a ride on my scooter if I can take a ride in your pooter. And they were like, dude, they were like, okay.
They're like, it was like a Make-A-Wish Foundation or something. It was, I took advantage of that one.
Oh, dude. All right. So, like, I mean, I'm just still trying to like create a mental picture. And you know what, I really hope we get to the point with this podcast, because there are podcasts that I listen to, like, you know, last podcast on the left, where their fans will do like animations to their stuff. You ever see this?
Oh yeah, I don't think they should do one for ours.
I'm just saying, if like, you know, to our scores and scores of listeners, if anyone does animations, like this would be a fun one to. You know, they do the animation. They just layer audio over it because I'm just trying to paint a mental picture. And you know, sometimes they say a picture is worth 1,000 words, but I just got one word. Actually, 2 words, 3 words. Fucking Birdgang. Good for you, dude.
Dude, you just made me think of a Cody conundrum. I'll save it for the end. I
mean, well, we did we did our Hans. And like once again, as a friendly reminder, Corey has a podcast. These guys, it's streaming everywhere. Monday mornings, it's only like 20 minutes, right? So it's easily digestible. Whether you're, you know, or having a work, actually, no, I wouldn't recommend it if you're having a jerk. You know, if you whatever.
Well, how about we do a Cody conundrum now?
All right, so I mean, this is officially, you know, like we joke around. We're like Christopher Columbus, except we're not like, you know, genocidal maniacs, but like, you know, we're trying to discover where we're going, and sometimes we do it by accident. In this case, we are now going to end our shows with Cody's conundrums. Okay, it's spreading like you know, it's spreading like wildfires. All right.
Oh, dude,
so hit us with it.
All right. Well, I just thought of one right off the top of the dome. Something you just said. You said, is a picture worth 1,000 words, right? So my Cody conundrum of the week, if a picture is worth 1,000 words, then is a picture of 1,000 words 1,000 words squared? I don't know. I'm not good at math.
I think this is sometimes an example of sometimes your first thought is not your best thought. I'm not good at math. If I was, I would totally be a chain man, like the chain man guy.
Yeah, dude.
And like counting cards. I wouldn't be living at my ma's.
Yeah,
I'd be fucking.
If I was good at math, I wouldn't have went to art school. If I was good at math, I would have known art school is not a good investment. Okay.
Yeah, you know what? But I don't think a lot of schools are good investments. All right.
No.
You know, it's putting like not what like I would know because you know, I ain't good at 4-year university. My 4-year university was Perk U. All right. And I majored in everything. Perking, twerking, snooting, shorting, smoking, torquing, you know, all that stuff.
You had a couple minors in there too. Probably could have got arrested for that. But
yeah, I mean, to be fair, you know, broads do look older than they say they are. And, you know, I think it's like I think it's got to be like police, right? Where it's like, you got to announce yourself, young lady. Like, like you show up to like you're flirting with ball, you got like FBI style, like just flash a badge and be like fucking minor. That's what it needs to say, fucking minor.
17-year-olds, I mean, that'll get you in jail, and they look they look 35 if they're from Kensington.
And I'm 37 and I'm looking like a cool 22, dude.
Oh my God, so good. Do you moisturize?
Yeah, it's funny. I actually shaved because I was going down on someone. All right. True story. I had a beard, and you ever notice how it's like something that's the moisturizer, dude. The poon juice.
Oh, that's
pooner
true.
juice. It infiltrates your beard, and the smell stays on. So I was getting coffee at the Wawa, and I go to register, and Han's like, "Is that nice cologne? That's a nice cologne. What's that smell?" I'm like, "Could be you if you play your cards right."
Nice.
And then I took a soft pretzel because everybody registered. I said, "Ring me out." So
but
yeah,
then you did you get iron poisoning or whatever? That's what you said.
It's mercury, and no, I didn't. No. I did a lickety split. I did a and then I ran away. So
no, mercury poison. I meant to ask this last week. We talked about this. Were you going down on a girl on that time of the month? Because I imagine that's when you got a lot of mercuries, metals. Because I tasted blood, it tastes like metal. And if you go rainbow
this
kissing
is I like the same way a football player trains for the season. I will melt down nickels. I melt them down. Yeah, I melt them down. I wait for them to dry, and I melt them down, and then I practice.
That's good, dude. I can't believe you're still single. There's a lot of girls out there that would like that.
I know. I'm a God. One would only hope, but that's what I keep living for. And speaking of living, we're doing it because of you guys. You're being good birds. You're spreading the words. Everything, it's going up week by week, and we're building this up, and we couldn't appreciate yous more. So follow us, on the YouTubes if you want to see our faces. We're streaming everywhere. And Code Man, obviously I'm not the smart one in this team. Cody handles all the technical perspirations, and he's doing a bang up job. And I just want to say, dude. Yeah, dude, I'll give you a hand. All right, I gotta give you a hand. All right, you see what I did there?
I'll take you up on that one. I'm gonna light a Yankee candle right now. Let's send you over.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to Yankee Candle this week and see if they got like candles just for jerking off.
Yeah, I want the tasty cake raspberry strudel one.
All right. Well, I mean, I can't think of a better way to end it. It's been a pleasure, dude. I'm having a blast as always with you, dude. Fucking Birdgang, Cody.
All right, dude. It's been fun as hell. Good seeing you. And all right, see you next week. Go Birds.
Go Birds.
Fucking Birdgang.
Fuck your mother. I'm sorry. I should.
No, that's good. That's a good way to end it.
I was a little excited.
And we just don't care.